Where a man accused of beating a former San Francisco fire commissioner with a metal rod is set to be released from jail in just a matter of hours here. KTVU's Christian Captain live from the county jail. And Christian, all of this is because the alleged victim in the case failed to show up to court this morning.
Yeah, that's exactly right. The alleged victim in this case, Don Carmignani, did not show up in court today, so the judge said she had no choice but to release Garret Doty from jail. Now, Doty is accused of beating Carmignani with a metal rod on Wednesday, April 5th. Portions of that attack caught on camera. Carmignani suffered severe injuries to his head and jaw. Now, police arrested 24-year-old Garret Doty the following day, and he has been in custody facing assault charges ever since. Yesterday, Doty's defense attorney released video of a man she says was Carmignani, or possibly looked like Carmignani, using bear spray on a homeless person in November of last year. Doty's attorney said Carmignani's been linked to as many as 8 separate incidents of spraying homeless people in the past, and she says her client acted out of self-defense.
My client, the video that was released yesterday, what does he do when Mr. Carmignani leaves him? He skitters away with his hat, his jacket over his head. Why does he do that? Because he knows Mr. Carmignani has a pattern of spraying and assaulting homeless people.
So far, prosecutors say Carmignani has not offered a statement to them or police. The district attorney's office says charges against Doty have not been dropped at this point, but legally he must be released from jail since Carmignani did not come forward to testify at today's preliminary hearing. Doty will have to check in weekly with the sheriff's office and has to stay away from Carmignani. He's due back in court May 23rd. Now, at this point, it's unclear if Carmignani will face any charges himself. If he was, in fact, the man captured on video spraying people with bear spray. Now, in the last 10 minutes or so, I received a statement from Carmignani's attorney. It reads in part, quote, "My client has not been provided any details whatsoever about these alleged prior incidents, but he denies any involvement." His attorney also says that any speculation as to why Carmignani did not appear in court today fails to take into account that he is still recovering from an invasive surgery to remove part of his skull following the defendant's brutal attack on him. Now, we will continue to follow more developments on this case. We are standing right outside the county jail right now, waiting for Doty to be released to see if he has any statement himself about this case. We're live in San Francisco. Christian Captain, KTVU, Fox 2 News.